bother to turn up here this afternoon. It's not the greatest of days, wintry, it's rainy, the wind's howling a gale, but it doesn't matter. As we keep saying, we're out here for a cause.
And just a slight departure, Derek. 3-2 Falkirk yesterday at Hearts. Wonderful.
Wonderful. But this is about Fernando today. We'll take that as it comes in the coming weeks, that's for sure. But yes, absolutely delighted that they lost.
Well, the teams now take the field.
There they go.
This already electric atmosphere is about to be cranked up even further. Teddy Sheringham is the skipper of the All-Stars. What a career he had. Gordon Jury with the armband for the Rangers side. Simply the best, and then some. Ronald Vathurus with the yellow shorts will be in goal at some stage today. Here's Graham Roberts. We can call him the conductor for short. He had a knee operation just last week, but he wasn't going to miss this one. And here's the man of the moment. It's Fernando Ricksen. Wow, wonderful, wonderful moment. Emotional in the extreme, heartbreaking, yes, but my goodness, this is a very special moment.
Oh, bring tears to your eyes. I'm sure Fernando's got a tear there as well. What a reception from the sellout crowd and the All-Stars and the Rangers players out in that park. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, Fernando, such an emotional moment. He's fighting this disease with magnificent endeavours. This is a memory, Derek, that will live long for him.
This will never be out of his memory, this one. This is a fantastic. You know, the Rangers fans, everyone standing, singing the Penny Arcade for the man that's walking into the centre circle now. Absolutely brilliant.
The 2004-2005 SPFA Player of the Year, Fernando Ricksen. He lived life to the full. He enjoyed the Glasgow social scene, but when the whistle blew on a match day, Fernando took his demeanour into a match the way he's facing this horrific illness. He was a winner as a player, and he says he can beat this thing, and we wish him every success in his endeavours to do so.
You know what, Tom? There's a lot of these All-Stars here today. They've obviously read about Rangers, what's happening and everything else. I'll bet you they can't believe what's going on here this afternoon. The crowd that's turned up, the noise, the atmosphere, everything about this place. Wonderful.
There's a thumbs up from Fernando there. You see he has a wristband on. These wristbands are available to support Fernando Ricksen's plight and support the foundation and charity. You can check them out online and buy the Fernando Ricksen wristbands. He was totally overcome with emotion, but now he's overcome in a sea of family, footballing family, coming together for a sensational cause.
And of course, Alex McLeish, in charge of the Rangers team, doing very well with Ghent, we'll have to say, in Belgium, 5th in the league. But they've every chance the top 6 teams go all head-to-head to see who's getting to Europe. So he's doing well, so we're delighted for him. And of course for Alec Ray, who's on the bench here as well. And as you mentioned, Graham Roberts with the crutches, I spoke to him up the stairs. He's had a new knee put in there as well, so he'll be fine in the next couple of months.
Yeah. Russell Latapi De Boer, wonderful. George Albert's, Mark Falco, who'd a spell. The Rangers, James Beattie, another former Ranger, in there as well. Barry Ferguson, sporting a trendy beard. There's certain Mr. De Boer. What a player he was in his peak. Ronald De Boer, signed from Barcelona. It's hard to roll back those years, Derek, isn't it?
Tom, why do you keep bringing things like that up? You're absolutely right, but it's just great. I'm excited. As I said to you before, it's like a European night here at Ibrox. It's only a friendly game between people that want to do a good job for one person. And you can hear what the Rangers fans think about it. Absolutely tremendous.
Well, we're almost about to get underway at Ibrox. Running a full half hour late behind schedule. And there's not a dry eye in the house. Absolutely phenomenal. Alec McLeish, the manager, leaves the field with his former skipper, Fernando Ricksen. Connell from Rangers Charity will allow Fernando to kick the match off. Follow we will, you bet. Though the streets be broad and narrow, warm acknowledgement for Fernando. Yes, Mark Falco leaving the field. We're about to get underway. Kenny Sheringham, Ronald De Boer, Fernando Ricksen, and Gordon Jury. Rino Gattuso, Marco Negri. What a short but sensational career. The legend that is Alberts. Peter Lovenkrands embracing Fernando Ricksen. Thanks for joining us on Rangers TV. This is something special. De Boer and Ricksen, not a bad partnership that, is it? About to get the game underway. Fernando will get the first touch. Touch of the Moscow Dynamos here, Derek. We might have 12 men on.
Well, it's wonderful. He's just kicking off, and rightly so. That's the game. Oh, he's fallen over.
Fernando, well, a touch of the Stevie Smiths here.
That's how bad it is. The excitement and everything else. But
straight back to his feet.
He's quickly on his feet again. Don't worry about him.
He's fine. Fernando getting us underway. Well, Derek, you can understand. He's totally overcome with what's happening here today. Everyone on their feet to acknowledge Fernando Ricksen. Wonderful day for Fernando. He doesn't want to leave the field. Acknowledging all four sides of Ibrox. A quick word for Dutch TV, and he'll catch up with our colleagues from Dutch television later. Now we're about to get underway, and as I say, these teams don't play friendlies. And indeed we're underway at Ibrox for the Rangers Select against the All-Stars. Here's Bob Malcolm at the heart of the Rangers defence. Out to Peter Lovenkrands. Only hung the boots up in November. He's short with that one as he tries to find Marco Negri. Ball all the way back to Dave Bessant, 6'4", goalkeeper. Still playing senior football at the age of 55, Derek.
Well, can remember him in that epic cup final, can't we, against Liverpool. He saved the penalty kick. It's gone slightly a wee bit. I was going to say he just looks the same, but that would be telling lies, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. It's the All-Stars in possession. Around the corner, looking for movement. It's provided by Musampa. Ball in the box, well defended, is Alec McLeish. Well, it must evoke special memories for the man in the dugout today from the Rangers Select side as the game gets underway. Alec, a Barhead boy, made his name as a player at Aberdeen, but he was a Rangers fan, that's for sure. Is Lovenkrands in possession now.
Oh, the flash.
Immediately invites the challenge, no one diving in. change of pace from Lovenkrands, slightly edged out of things by Gino Pacena, and the All-Stars gather it well. A bit of showboating along the way. Ball back with Besson. As Darren Anderton chips it long. Oh, Gattuso, no surprise there.
On him,
He doesn't break Lindy's.
all over him like a rash there, wasn't he? Still lost anything.
No.
Except he's passing.
Alec McLeish smiled at that one, that's for sure. He says, if you lose possession, you can guarantee Gattuso will fight your corner, that's for sure. It's the All-Stars, the game not got a great pace about it, as you would imagine. Sheringham getting involved. Also involved out there is Paul Boswell, another Dutch legend, but it's Alberts who picks it off. Shoot! Lovenkrands is free if you can see him. Can he pick him out? Oh yes he can! Lovenkrands across the face. Negri sliding in. Can't quite get anything on it. Wonderful vision from Alberts. An inviting delivery, Lovenkrands, and Negri just arriving a bit late on the scene.
Well, great play again, isn't it? Alberts, I mean, he's just a sensational midfield player. Not only for his passing, but his shooting wasn't too bad either, but Lovenkrands just chipped it over the keeper. Lovenkrands through there. Maybe could have done a wee bit better. I thought he might try to take the goalkeeper on, but he didn't. Great ball along, and Marco Negri as ever in that box, ready to try and pounce.
Yeah, away on the far side, it's Musampa again. Musampa, talented player, born in the Republic of Congo, 3 years at Ajax. Marvin Andrews still playing with Montrose, lost a late goal yesterday as Stefan Kloss gets his first touch. Bob Malcolm to Marvin Andrews, and he's short with that one. The interception was timely. There's a shooting chance on Sheringham. He's chipped it into the back of the net. Sheringham immediately aware that Stefan Kloss was off his line, given away by Marvin Andrews. And I tell you what, Sheringham doesn't pass up the opportunity. He might be 48 years old now, but in 4 minutes he opens the scoring. It's the All-Stars 1, Rangers Select 0.
Listen, that's why he's coaching the strikers at West Ham just now. What a player he is, and that is a magnificent goal, isn't it? I mean, Marvin Andrews did well, but gave it away. As soon as it came to Sheringham, I mean, nothing else in his mind but to chip Stefan Kloss, who was 8 yards off his line. That is an absolutely magnificent goal.
Now, Marvin, still playing senior football, will be disappointed with that one. And it's the All-Stars who have their tails up again. Who's leading the line for them is Musampa, who's very lively, in possession again, tracked by Latafi. Gattuso takes over. Now, what's on here for Rangers? De Boer's right, Lovenkrands is left. Can he find him? Searching delivery. Lovenkrands gets across the face of goal, and the goalkeeper chose not to put a fingertip on it. Good technique from Lovenkrands. The thumbs up for the delivery from Gattuso, and he's not far away from the equaliser.
Well, why not have a shot like that? I mean, Dave Bessett never got down because he couldn't. It was simple as that. By the time he got down, it was Monday afternoon. He's always down there. My eye saw it was going by the post. Well done, the big fella.
Yeah. Lovenkrands will be 35 on Thursday. And Negri again following up that predatory instinct that you can't teach, as Danny Lanzat holds it up now for the All-Stars. Anderton chips it again to Musampa. And I say Musampa, 3 years at Ajax. He's been a bit of a footballing nomad. Also played with Bordeaux and Malaga, Atletico Madrid as well. Finished up with Willem II just a season or so ago. And 1-0 to the All-Stars at the moment. Big searching delivery. It's Lanzat who's got the true touch. Ahead of him Darren Anderton, plays the 1-2. And again, Sheringham wants to get involved. Shoot! Defending again, Gattuso. Alberts round the corner, Negri. Lovenkrands arriving at pace. Ronald de Boer's gone long. Can he find him? Yes, he can. He plays it into Negri, who's on his heels. But again, there's a wee bit more pace, perhaps, about the Rangers All-Stars than there are about the Graham Roberts side.
Ronald de Boer, did he ever play? I can't remember his name. Wonderful play there again. Good, precise play by Lovenkrands. Oh, you're right, 35. He can still run about this park out, that's for sure.
Here's Anderton, Tottenham legend. Swings it in, stands it up back post. Bit of a push perhaps from Gordon Jury. He's got a shift to do today. Chip back in again from Sheringham, and that's not far away at all from Danny Lanzat. Lanzat just opening out the angle with the instep, knocks it wide of the target as the All-Stars look for a second. The 38-year-old Lanzat, 38 caps for Holland, He's not far away.
Good play again, wasn't it? Very precise, knew exactly what he's going to do. Stefan Kloss, at least having a dive there. He was absolutely nowhere near it, but the German goalkeeper, who hasn't done anything for several years, I have to say, so well done to Stefan. He lives in Switzerland now, living the good life there, so well done for him flying in.
Well, it's the land of cuckoo clocks for Stefan Kloss. Here's Arthur Newman. What a player he was in his day. Rangers keep the ball for fun at the moment. Ronald de Boer keeps possession well. Tries to find Lovenkrands, and Lovenkrands just gone momentarily early.
There's a few breathing very heavily already. The game.
Ronald de Boer.
I love it.
He left Rangers and went to Qatar. But my goodness, what a sensational signing he was.
Does he still play it, does he?
No, he's known to strum one or two.
Well, that's good.
There's the Rangers technical area at the moment. Cast of thousands in there as well. Alec McLeish wrapped up for the weather. Good to see a laugh and a smile from Fernando Ricksen.
Oh, he's
with
onside.
Jimmy Belt. There is no offside flag here.
Here's the tester.
Here Marvin Andrews tries to get back.
Yes.
Another chip. And Stefan Kloss got something on it.
Oh.
It wasn't a bad chip effort at all. Paul Bosvelt it was with the chip on behalf of the All-Stars. Bosvelt, no flag, lifts his head, dinks it goalwards. Stefan Kloss take care of business.
Well, he was certainly onside. He was onside by a mile, but just didn't have that wee acceleration, didn't he? He went as fast as he could, to be fair. But well done, Stefan Kloss. Good little touch. Anything else, a foot above his hands there, that was in the back of the net. So well done to Stefan.
Well, Paul Bosvelt retired in 2007 from Heerenveen. 2 seasons at Man City along the way. 1-0, remember, for the All-Stars. The deadlock broken in 4 minutes through Teddy Sheringham. Alberts for Gattuso. Short with that one for Latapi. In steps Kiki Musampa again. Now lifting his head to see what's on is Levchenko. Anderton gets involved and Newman works it back to Kloss. In there off the head of Gattuso. Pitches awkwardly in front of Lovenkrands. Free kick goes in favour of Rangers.
Tell you what, it might not be playing at a great pace, but I tell you, the determination's there, isn't it, by both sets of players. They certainly don't want to lose this afternoon.
Arthur Newman. He told Negri where he wanted him. Change of direction, keep possession as Alberts works out to Gordon
George
Jury.
Alberts certainly looks fit. I think he's got a coaching school over in Germany. You know, he does all the stuff over there. Michael Moes.
What would you pay for that for you, Derek?
Oh my God.
Moles, McCann and Ferguson.
They're coming on in the second half, that is for sure. Be a different team.
That's a genuine old Dutch master.
A what?
Correct.
Okay.
Musampa, infield, picked off by Levchenko, who's a star of reality television in Ukraine. Russell Latapi. Marco Negri in space. Got 5 against Dundee United, you may remember. Here's De Boer. A given goal with Latapi. Great feet from the man from Trinidad and Tobago. Flicked on Negri. Not quite read and picked off defensively by the All-Stars. Newman underneath it. Just lets the ball drift out of place.
Here's immaculate. He didn't want to head the ball there, Arthur Newman. Absolutely loved. You can hear the Rangers fans as he goes to get the ball there. Every one of them a hero to these Rangers fans here this afternoon. On both sides, we'll have to say.
Arthur Newman still the manager of the Holland B international side. £4.5 million Rangers paid for him in May '98.
Worth every penny, Tom. Fantastic
Quite
player.
sensational.
Amandi's brother when he arrived for that season.
And here's Latapi again. Yeah, you say, Derek, there's no real pace about the game, but Rangers will be disappointed to be chasing the game.
They're all in their 40s and 50s, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, I think it's good competitive stuff. That's what the fans are here to see. The names, you know, the Rangers players that gave them so much fun and excitement, you know, in the last 20 odd years.
And of course it takes maybe 10 minutes to get a bit of a loosener, so you sort of come to terms with the underfoot conditions as well, as held up by Newman. Way in the distance there, we look down to the technical area. Two guy, Novo, and the Rangers physio Steve Walker.
Two guy, what a fantastic, absolutely loved him. When he went down to Blackburn Rovers, he was an inspiration down there as well. Terrific player. Signed
by Graham Souness for Blackburn. Bob Malcolm short with that one. Latapi turns his marker. Okay to continue though. Russell Latapi now assistant manager to John Hughes at Inverness. Clever first touch again. You see the quality, Derek. Just turned round the corner there, isn't it?
He's just a superb touch player. You know, he's not what he's played. He's not a striker. He's not a midfielder. As we all know, he made that his own position. You know, playing just behind the front again.
Long searching ball. Arthur Newman and Stefan Kloss. Well, if you'd any doubt at how competitive this is, the header from Newman was going behind for a corner, and Kloss pulling out every conceivable chance of trying to avoid giving away a corner.
I know, you can see what Arthur was trying to do, but his hair just got done this morning, so he's very reluctant, I think, to head that ball back.
Is Darren Anderton over the corner.
Known as Sick Note.
30 caps for England.
Yeah.
Born in Southampton, pops it in. Albert's the clearing header. First to show for it again, and returning the ball well off target this time.
I found that, you know, surprising. His nickname down at Tottenham was Sick Note because, you know, he used to play on a Saturday and the Monday he would come in and he was injured. You know, and that's where he got that. Very rarely did he do a week's training. It just didn't happen.
Flashes to look lively, and does. It's an ambitious effort from Anderton. And he just hooks it over the top, but yeah, for a player perhaps who had a bit of a problem relative to injury, Darren Anderton, Derek, he featured in 471 top-flight league appearances, 299 for Tottenham.
He was a good player and enjoyed watching him. You know, very, very direct he was. You know, but I just say he's up here today. I think it's just great that all give up their time to come here and play on a Saturday afternoon, and what is a terrible day.
It's the Tottenham connection with Graham Roberts, of course, as manager today, foraging for it there for Rangers. Alberts, the goal, can't get anything on it. Clever ball. Rangers defending in numbers. Chipped effort. Oh, and a wonderful save from Stefan Kloss. Real agility from the German goalkeeper. He enjoyed it himself, Derek.
He's back there. He's put his hand on his back. He hasn't done anything, really. Hasn't done anything for years and years, but that was an absolutely terrific save. Full stretch across. He's not the biggest goalkeeper. He's Andy Gorham size, you have to say, but the agility still there. Look at that, wonderful save.
It was Kenneth Perez with the driven effort. Fine effort. Perez, born in Copenhagen. Now a Dutch TV pundit, speaks 5 languages apparently.
Apart from that, what can he do?
It's probably 4 more than Derek and I collectively.
Probably 5 more.
Here comes Musampa again. Tracking him is Gordon Durie. Oh, and fine talent from Gordon Durie. Now he's off and running.
I see playing right back.
I think it's a case of Rangers overloaded with midfielders.
Shoot.
Alberts feeds it to Lovenkrands. Negri comes near post. Standing up back post, it just goes astray. Latapi will keep it alive. Latapi holds it up in the box, jockeying with Walker. Tries to ping it all the way back to Arthur Newman. Newman, the traditional sleeves halfway rolled up the forearms. Alberts just couldn't quite gather. Here's Anderton.
There's Walker there, still looks a...
Oh, Gattuso. Oh. There's no such thing as a 50-50.
That's what we know from Gattuso, in and about people. That's his strength. That's it, you can hear what the fans think of that wonderful look. Went for the ball, got the full ball as well. No intentions of putting the studs up or anything. Saw the ball in there like a flash and won it.
What a career Gattuso had, Derek, when he left Rangers. There was a few eyebrows raised when he was signed as a youngster at Ibrox, but he went on and...
A couple of European Cups, did he not, as
World Cup winner in 2006, 2 Champions League wins, 468 appearances for AC Milan.
Terrific, yeah, all started from at Rangers. Played everywhere, midfield, full back, everywhere. Did really well, delighted for him.
Well, here's De Boer starting to pull the strings. A wonderful step over moments ago. Here's Marvin. Big dog, as he's known, 101 caps for Trinidad and Tobago. Showing fleet of foot as well. Being short with that one. Here's Anderton, sees it early again, there is no flag.
He's onside.
Kenneth Perez. Here's Sheringham again, is there a second for Sheringham? Back for Perez, 6 yards out, 2-0 the All-Stars. Well, Perez and Sheringham combine. Perez knocks the ball into the net. 2-0 for the All-Stars. 17 minutes played.
It's a goal, good goal, isn't it? 2 against 1. Rangers caught out of the back. Arthur Newman, after we go to linesman here, but he was onside. we're right in line with that. When the ball was played, he definitely was onside. Arthur just couldn't get back. But another good goal from the All-Stars. But remember, this is only our second team. The first team will come on at half-time.
A fair point, Derek. On the bench for Rangers today: Andy Gorham, Michael Moles, Alex Ray, Michael Ball, Nacho Novo, Barry Ferguson, Thomas Buffel, and the man simply known as Two Guy.
And he's on his own. It's not two guys, it's just the one.
Two Guy Kerimoglu, to give him his true title. Alec McLeish, shoulder to shoulder with Alex Ray. That's the management team at Genk in Belgium at the moment. De Boer says, get yourself on the end of that. Marco Negri, the body was willing. The legs were not quite at the same pace as the mine.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there, didn't he? He was never ever going to get the ball out. Decent move, but he was never ever going to get there, but still willing to try. That's the main thing.
Marco Negri, Derek, 32 goals before Christmas in his first season at Ibrox.
Well, as I can recall, did he not get a squash ball in the eye or something, which, you know, he was sort of half blinded for many, many weeks, and he was never ever the same after that. Well, what a striker. You mentioned it, the 5 goals against Dundee United, unbelievable.
Well, Rangers 2 down at the moment to the All-Stars. The game kicked off round about 2:35 today, fully 35 minutes behind expectation. Still in the air, knocked away by Alberts as Anderton threatened. Chased by Ronald de Boer, does well to keep possession. Pops it in behind, looking for Negri. Fine play again in there by Bacina. But determination from Rangers. Here's Lovenkrantz. Can he pull one back? Lovenkrantz dancing into the area. Keeps his feet. Oh, and he pulls it wide of the target. Well, Lovenkrantz is looking the likely lad today for Rangers. Real determination. Stayed in his feet. Chips it just inches wide of the target.
Well, it was a great ball in, but I tell you what, they've got good defenders there as well, isn't it? Because Lovenkrantz, still 35, still fit, but the defenders were there in and about his feet to do that. He's unlucky in the end, just by the post. Great effort.
And here come the All-Stars yet again. Hugging that touchline is Kiki Musampa. Gets support from Levchenko. Chips it in. Bob Malcolm gets the follicle challenge, not on it. Here's Perez again. Perez lifts his head. Oh, he's given half a yard. Oh, wonderful effort and a wonderful save. Oh, Rangers back off. Perez picks his spot, but Kloss spreading himself and turns it behind for a corner.
I'll tell you what, for somebody for many years has done absolutely nothing but enjoy the life in Switzerland, he got down really well because, you know, he's no spring chicken, Stefan Kloss. Look at that. Ball along the ground, he's down there quickly and puts it for a corner. Great goalkeeping.
Well, the precision of a Swiss watch. Here's Musampa.
Well, things are ticking over now. That's it.
Rangers load their own box, headed away by Jury. Great touch from Alberts, introduces Gattuso, thumps it long. Handball against Des Walker.
It's only the one hand. Only the one
It's
hand.
the one. Des
It's a
Walker.
good game, enjoying the game so far. Enjoying the game.
349 appearances for Nottingham Forest for Des Walker.
Played for England as well, great England player as well.
Absolutely.
I always liked the centre half that could pass the ball but also had great pace.
Not the tallest either though,
No,
Derek.
but you know, quick on his feet. Never gave strikers a minute's peace.
There's Marvin Andrews for Gordon Jury. Very disciplined role for the Dukey today. Signed for Rangers in 1993 from Tottenham. Scored a hat-trick in a Scottish Cup final and didn't get man of the match, Derek.
Did Loudrop not get it?
I think Loudrop got man of the match. Gordon Jury with a hat-trick in the final. 5-1 victory against Hearts in 1996. We've got just over 20 minutes under our belt. Here's Anderton, Sheringham, Bosvelt now.
Just looking at Sheringham there again. Passes it, doesn't stand still, even at his age, you know, pass and move. That's all you want to do. You'll learn an awful lot from people like that. Pass and move.
This Perez looks a player, Derek, as he pings it wide.
There's a few of them, you know, the Dutch players that are all natural footballers. You can see that, the way they don't really give the ball away all that much. And certainly at the back, they're still quick on their feet, that's for sure.
Now, it's a very wet afternoon in Glasgow, but thanks for joining us on Rangers TV to pick off the Fernando Ricksen tribute match. The scoreline not quite what we're looking for. But look at some of these players who are itching for a piece of the action. Here's Lovenkrands, come close on 2 occasions. Alberts, you might just think about it. Passes it again to introduce Lovenkrands, stands it up. Negri chases. Gathered quite comfortably by Dave Besson, using his 6'4" frame to the best of his ability.
Yeah, could have been a better ball in from Lovenkrands there, a wee bit too close there. Somebody that's 6'4", even hammer it across the goal, or even have a dig himself, but Big Dave's fine with that. So typical in it, trying to get a goal, desperate for a goal. He's in at the big fella. There's about 1.5 foot difference between the two of them.
Perez gathers again, whips it wide where Fachena is happy to gather, in for Sheringham. A wonderful football from the All-Stars. Big Marvin stays goal side to good effect, as Boswell was threatening Derek.
Yeah, he nearly got the felt there. That was good play there. Wonderful ball through.
Yeah, it was a crunching challenge in a tender area by Marvin Andrews as Musampa takes over again, skips away from Jury.
Oh, lovely.
1-2 again, shooting chance. Is Darren Anderton this time?
Deflection.
It's 3 for the All-Stars. Rangers chasing the game. 23 minutes played. Anderton gets in the act.
Again, they've got plenty of men forward, the All-Stars. I think it looked to me as if there was a wee deflection off Bob Malcolm. Bob Malcolm. Stephanie Kloss was getting it, but it's one of these things, you just try and click it there. Just came off his heel and went through the middle of the goals. The All-Star in complete command as we speak. Again, it's only the reserves coming out here in the first half. Wait till the big team come on.
Well, Alec McLeish may be thinking about just shuffling the pack and see who could come off the bench to good effect. Michael Moles more than capably snatching a goal or two at one end. Maybe Alec McLeish might fancy playing himself at the heart of the defence.
You certainly bring on Nacho Novo, that's for sure.
Nacho Novo, why not? Here's the hammer. Alberts, he might fancy it. Tracked by Anderton. Does well to chip it in, a bit of a deflection along the way. Suggestions of a handball. Not so, as Perez gathers it again. Composed in possession. Boswell knocks it to the flank again for Anderton. Remember, all proceeds from today's event split 4 ways. Fernando Ricksen himself, his daughter Isabella, Motor Neuron Disease Scotland, and the Rangers Charitable Foundation. Remember, Rangers charity website, www.rangerscharity.org.uk.
Certainly wasn't
this time the flag goes
there.
against them.
I think he was very kind to Rangers there, because he certainly didn't look offside to me. But the thing you notice about the team, especially the All-Stars...
Well, maybe it's the Specsavers element, Derek.
Well, I think they should put them on. He certainly wasn't offside there as far as I could see. But, you know, they make the ball do the work, the All-Stars. You know, they can't run anymore, so the ball does most of the work. Look, 1 touch, maybe 2, and then they look for the pass.
Rangers needing a goal, Derek. Where's it coming from?
Well, the only way it can come from is it's probably Alberts with a shot or Peter Lovenkrands.
Latapi for Lovenkrands, the aforementioned Lovenkrands. His ball into the box, just cut off again, but he gets a second chance. Takes another deflection, gathered by Dave Besson. Quick to bowl the ball out to Anderton.
Nacho Novo doing a warm-up, gets a cheer from everyone.
Well, he's at the left side.
Well, he's got the pace, he's still a fit young lad, still playing over, is it America he's playing in, Nacho?
Carolina, yep.
Nothing could be finer, isn't it?
In the morning. Here's Gattuso. Does well to work
Touch
it to
back.
Lovenkrands. He wouldn't set up for the hammer, takes a big deflection. Negro chases Gattuso's in there. Well defended again by the All-Stars. Tenacity from Latapi. Gattuso tries to find the bore. Pops it in for Negri.
Oh,
fine defending again. Wonderful cushion header. Gino Fachena knocking it back to goalkeeper Besson as Negri threatens.
Quality that, wasn't it? But better play by Rangers, getting men in the box there. And almost had the chance. Negri just couldn't quite control his little headed, but he tried to head it to himself and then hit the ball down, but he just caught it too heavily. But good game.
Well, Gino Fachena, Sittard born, is still only 28, playing at the heart of the All-Stars defence today. Still playing senior football with SC Susterne.
Oh, so they've got ringers.
They do
is that what
indeed.
you're telling me? Oh, no wonder. Can we put a claim in after the game if they've got people who are still playing?
Well, I think we should maybe send for 1 or 2. Here's Juki. Gives chase, but picked off again by Hoffland. Now Musampa pops it over the top. In fact, it was Walker. It's Musampa who picks it off now. Reno Gattuso, yeah.
He's getting stuck in, it's good.
Touch tight on his opponent.
Nothing ever changes, Tom, nothing ever changes. He's a battler, isn't he?
Now Reno Gattuso
Get out, Maro, this I'm playing a game
was
here.
37 on the 9th of January. He only knows to play the game one way. Here's Sheringham again. Anderton in behind. Saved by the legs of Stefan Kloss. Rangers shredded defensively. But Kloss, my goodness.
We can't handle it. We can't handle
Wonderful
it.
goalkeeping.
Can't handle the touches of the All-Stars forward line there. But again, Stefan Kloss, 2 or 3 good saves there.
Ronald de Boer outside of that majestic right boot. Lovenkrands across the
Hey!
It's up in. Oh, and Negri denied by Dave Besson. Wonderful sweeping move from Rangers. Negri denied a goal by the qualities of Dave Besson.
Well, he did catch it properly, that was it. And he caught the ball properly, that's in the back of the net. And you know, instead of just putting it in the corner, he tried to put it across the goalkeeper rather than just stick it in the corner, and that was it. Good save by the goalie, we'll have to say, but Marco knows he should have scored there.
What about the ball from Ronald de Boer?
Great ball from de Boer, and a good ball in from Lovenkrands as well, we'll have to say.
Now, Lanzat. And again for Machena. Again it's Gattuso. Gattuso single-handedly trying to drag Rangers back into this match, as is Ronald de Boer with some sensational touches. Gattuso exchanging passes with Newman. Bob Malcolm and Gattuso also a game of keep ball as he chips it way far side for Gordon Jury. Now Gordon Jury looking for options, fizzes it into Latapi. Latapi holds off the challenge, delivers it back for Gordon Jury. Has he going to finish? Oh, he certainly has. Wonderful finish from Gordon Jury. Derek, we often say put the laces through it. My goodness, Gordon Jury sending a message to his Rangers players ahead of next week. Here is how you finish.
He worked so hard for that, didn't he? Got the ball, Latapi, what a fantastic through ball for him. The big fella, people are screaming, cut it back, Lovenkrands is there. Not on your Nelly. And you're a striker, you've been at this club, you love scoring goals, and that's what he did. Beat Besson at his near post there. Got the laces through the ball, goalkeeper no chance. Rangers back in the game.
Well, Gordon Jury got 7 goals in the dark blue of Scotland, and today he started to move himself, Derek, but what a finish.
Yeah, different class, and we're saying, why is he playing right back? He's a striker. Well, that's him telling me. I might be a striker, but I'm a full-back today, but I can still score goals, that's for sure. Well,
the management team of Alec Ray and Alec McLeish look reasonably comfortable with what's happening, but how important was it, Derek, that Rangers got that next goal rather than go 4 behind?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You go 4 down, then you've no chance, but 3-1, and when we get the first team on at half-time, then things will change. Don't worry about it.
Well, if you look to the bench, Rangers do have a number of options, whereas the All-Stars slightly shorter in numbers, as Latapi feeds it to Lovenkrands. Is there another? Yes, there is! Oh! 2 goals in a minute for the famous Glasgow Rangers. Lovenkrands gets a second. It's game on at Ibrox. It's Rangers 2, the All-Stars 3.
2 goals in 2 minutes, and it's that man Latapi again. Wonderful ball. He sent Jury up the first time. This time, Lovenkrands never had a lot to aim for, we'll have to say, but it didn't blast it that time. A little side footer in the near post. 3-2. Game on again. Great stuff. Crowd absolutely loving it.
And again, how influential was the awareness and the cute touch of Russell Latapi?
Yeah, wonderful. Nacho Novo just getting ready to come on, and they're going to take the man and set up the 2 goals. Latapi off. He's getting a magnificent reception again.
Russell Latapi leaves the field. 81 caps for Trinidad and Tobago. Nominated for FIFA World Player of the Year 2000. And look at the smile on the face of this Rangers legend. Nacho Novo replacing Latapi. A thumbs up from the Trinidadian magician. But Novo, straight replacement, and he'll want to hit the ground running, Derek.
Yeah, he will, and what he will give you is energy as well. He's still got a fair bit of pace, Nacho. As we say, he's in his early 30s. No, watch him here.
Well, immediately involved. Here's Novo. Negri's in the box. Lovenkrands makes a late run. He might just keep this in play, you know. He does indeed. Lovenkrands works it back to Alberts, who's strolled through this one so far and just looked equally majestic today as he did in all his time at Ibrox. Malcolm, way to the far side for Novo. Jury goes over his shoulder. Novo chases, it now breaks kindly for Gordon Jury. Tries to play it down the line for Novo. It's been picked off down there by the backtracking Perez. And a sliding challenge. Gattuso ensures that Musampa can't gather it.
You know something, the crowd loves that, but see nowadays, I'm afraid all you need is one, you know, free kick like that or one tackle like that. You just mistime it, you're either getting a yellow or a red nowadays. But that's what fans want to see. They want to see challenges as long as they're fair. And that's certainly what Gattuso's done. Every challenge he's had on the ground has been fair.
This game's quite different now, Derek, at 3-2 scoreline.
Yeah. Since I spoke about the first team coming on at half time.
Here's Arthur Newman for Marvin Andrews. Now Rangers have a bit of shape about them. They've used the whole width of Ibrox.
They've warmed up.
Novo gives chase. Oh, clever touch from Nacho Novo. Just smuggles it beyond Des Walker. Just runs out of playing surface. But Nacho Novo full of invention.
Well, if I was Nacho, I would actually come over to the left-hand side because Des has still got a fair wee bit of pace on him there. I would swap Lovenkrands, put him on the right, let him come inside and have a go with his left foot, and the same for Nacho Novo on the left.
There's Lanzat in for Bosville. Laid off again. A late challenge from Bob Malcolm. Chipped high by Anderson. Marvin Andrews cushions the header back to Stephen Voss. Bowled out, goes astray. In again for Anderson. Might fancy it from here. Wants the 1-2 with Perez. Kenneth Perez holds it up. Bosville shut down again by Gattuso. Taken over again is wide player Musampa. Whipped into the box, headed away Malcolm. Lovenkrands gathers. Has his pocket picked for possession by Perez. Bit of a tug of the shirt in there, Lovenkrands. Is now back with Anderson. Fidges it across the face of goal. Gordon Jury lets the pace of the ball just drift behind for a goal kick to Rangers. 35 minutes played at Ibrox. It's Rangers 2, the All-Stars 3.
That's good. I think the Rangers fans are enjoying it there. You know, 3-0, a wee bit of a damp squib. But at the end of the day, these 2 goals in 2 minutes, it's got the fans up on their feet again. It's got them singing. And, you know, Rangers right back into the game. Yeah, everybody's still enjoying this wet, cold, windy Sunday afternoon here at the home of football.
Well, a great day today for Fernando Ricksen. As Sheringham comes long again, lays it off, looking for Perez in support. Picked off again, Sheringham offside as the flag goes in the air, and that was marginal, Derek.
That was marginal as well. Doubtful whether it was offside. But in saying that, the assistant, you know, is right in line with it, and he's got the flag up right away.
We do have some sad news to share with you this week, though. Sad news that we lost 2 major Rangers this week. Davy Byers, who was a steward in the members, sadly died on Tuesday. And we also lost Willie McAdam. And back in that as a moment as Marvin Andrews fidges it away to his former Wraith teammate Nacho Novo. Nacho Novo looking to get back on terms. Novo hits the target but denied again by Dave Besant. And yes, Willie McAdam, who founded the Rangers Royal Supporters Club in China, also died this week.
Yeah,
very sad news.
Yeah, sad news for both of them. I knew Davey very well from coming to every home game. Just such a wonderful man, full energy, a rampant blue nose, you have to say. So, very, very sad indeed for the Rangers family this afternoon.
Our thoughts and condolences with the families of both Davy Byers and Willie McAdam.
2 challenges going in now. Things are getting a wee bit serious. It's alright, the tippy-tappy stuff for the first 25 minutes.
Albert's wonderful delivery from Novo. Novo slides in to keep possession. Good defending again. Is Negri down in the box? And the referee had a long look at that and decided there was no infringement. Marco Negri backing into the defenders. Just couldn't gather it, Derek.
No, he couldn't. The referee is right. It certainly wasn't a penalty. But a good game now. Rangers players have weakened up a little bit and made a game of it.
Now at half-time we'll have some interviews for you. Oh, clever delivery again, just knocked into the space by Lanzet, trying to release Anderson, and Marvin Andrews just thumps it out of play.
I just love Terry Sheringham. I think he's an absolutely smashing player. One of these footballers, you know, he's like Dalglish in a way. You know, not the quickest in the world, but you're a football brain, quicker than anybody else. And he's still not lost it.
Oh, he only retired at 42 as well, Derek, in the colours of Colchester United Started at Millwall, London boy, but he lived life to the full as well, didn't he?
Yeah, did superbly at Manchester United. We won't forget the European final and everything else.
Rangers under a bit of pressure again. It's turned behind by Lovenkrands, showing his qualities, Derek, in both 18-yard boxes.
Well, he knows his Dutch pal there beside the Martha room is absolutely shattered, couldn't get back, so he stepped in for him, which is wonderful.
Corner to the All-Stars to be taken by Terry Sheringham, skipper for the day. Gets it back there to Fachena. Fachena gets it back in turn from Lanzat. The Dutch contingent out in force today. That one goes astray. Oh, Novo's gathered. Has he got the legs? He's run away from Boswell. He's got Negri right-hand side. Lovenkrands arriving left. Back in from Novo. Oh, and he shanked it wide of the target. Oh, Nacho looks to the heavens. He laughs like a drain along the way. Wonderful pace from Nacho Novo. He does it all right. It's the final execution of the finish that lets him down.
Well, it's incredible, isn't it? A great run by him and a great ball back from Lovenkrands. The two with the pace there. He didn't know whether to put the laces through it or side foot it. He did neither, and the ball ended up well wide. But he certainly added a bit of oomph to this game as Nacho with his pace and his enthusiasm.
Now, would you bet against him scoring before the final?
Well, I hope so anyway. Just wait till the first team comes on at half-time.
3-2 in favour of the All-Stars, and Derek obviously looking to the bench there and looking at some sensational players. Michael Moles, I think that might be who he's alluding to relative to the first team. Alex Ray, Michael Ball obviously in there, Barry Ferguson, and of course two-guy Kerry Moglu, and Thomas Buffel, who's still playing under Alec McLeish over in Belgium.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and it's just great to see the second half. The fans again will get a treat, that's for sure. And you know, you're looking at the All-Stars, they can bring the likes of Mark Falco on and James Beattie, Pedro Ricksen, who will get a game as well, Fernando's brother. So Charlie Miller as well, you would imagine him playing against Rangers. That should be a bit of fun.
Here's Gattuso. Novo, oh, a clever touch again from Nacho Novo, but determination equally determined as Darren Anderton with a sliding challenge. Now All-Stars to break. Clipped inside again where Perez gathers. Going beyond the last striker, and Sheringham just fails to pick him out. We've got 6 minutes to the turnaround. It's 3-2 in favour of the visitors. De Boer might yet break for Negri, but picked off by Gino Fachena.
Sounds like a chef, doesn't he?
It does too, doesn't it? It makes him his own TV show.
Ah.
Yeah. Started at Telstar, so why not?
Telstar, that was a good song in the 60s.
Absolutely, yeah.
The Shadows, was it the Shadows?
They actually still take the field to that at East Fife, Derek.
Do they? Telstar.
Piece of the
They
game
were up all night writing the words for that.
They were actually. Down the line and
case for you youngsters, there's no words to
Perez.
Yes.
Well defended Andrews out to Gordon Jury. Jury still fit as a butcher's dog.
The flash. Switch it left.
Works through the gears.
Lovenkrands is through.
Novo right, Lovenkrands left,
No
Negri
vision.
centre.
No vision.
Keep ball as half-time approaching, Derek. Maybe that's
Just after Newman.
Alberts for Newman. He might let fly from here. I remember him scoring a memorable goal from similar distance against Airdrie. Lovenkrands in the mix. Oh, it wouldn't fall for Negri. Well defended again by Kiki Musampa. Here's Darren Anderton. Scored the third for the All-Stars today. Lanzat, Danny Lanzat.
Look at Gattuso, wonderful. Well, although Reno Gattuso be, late third ball.
Bob Malcolm says I got there as quick as I could, but as he goes right through Lifchenko.
But there wasn't even a sorry. He just did the tackle and went back. And his managers are just about to come on at half-time. Barry Ferguson, of course, both of them. At Clyde, an assistant to Barry.
I had the pleasure of Big Bob's company for a spell over at Narsa 2014 in Toronto. I can say.
Good big lad.
Oh, he's a character. As is his father. His father, again, larger than life. Great Rangers fans. As Anderton holds it up now. Oh, it's been given away, picked off. Hoffland's ball goes astray, straight to Nacho Novo. In for Alberts. Velcro touch from the big determined to get it to Gattuso. Tells him where he wants him to be. Lovenkrands with that header. Shades of Scottish Cup finals, Derek. Remember that header to win it 3-2 under Alec McLeish.
A couple of minutes to go in the game, wasn't it? 3-2 at the Rangers end as well, remember it well. But He's not going to score with the header 40 yards out wide in the left arm.
Did you not score from 40 yards against Wales?
Well, so
He's that big curly top.
It gets further and further out the more people tell it to him. It was a halfway line the last time I heard.
Well, on the bench too, of course, for Rangers. Well, he should be on the bench, but we haven't quite seen him so far. As a certain Bert Conterman, who scored from 200 yards against Celtic in the last time the sides met in a semi-final of a League Cup.
Yeah, wonderful goal for Big Bert, wasn't it?
Yeah. Now Lovenkrands. He's been training at Murray Park. Showing a clean pair of heels. Clever delivery. Negri just can't capitalise. What a wonderful delivery to release Negri. He makes the late run in behind and just fails to connect.
And I'll tell you what, the All-Stars are looking at the assistant across there. They thought he was about 2 yards offside, but again, great run, great movement, good ball, and just unfortunately just couldn't get on the end of it. 20 years ago, yes.
Here's Sheringham. Oh, he's played it in behind Jury on the move as Musampa. Back for Sheringham, drops the shoulder. Squares it in for Bosvelt, lay off for Anderton. Curler! Oh, and he's not far away. Well, Darren Anderton, 42 years young, just wraps his foot round it, and it's not far away from the All-Stars fourth.
It's a great effort, isn't it? Lovely one-touch stuff again. Again, not running with the ball. Let the ball do the work there. When it came to him, knew exactly what he wanted to do. He had plenty of time. Just try and bend it in that corner, but just didn't bend it enough.
Half-time not far away. Can Rangers get back in terms? No free kick. As Novo looks to referee Anderson. Doesn't want to know. There's Lanza in possession now. Danny Lanza.
Oh, what a nutmeg.
Quality certainly in abundance today. Round the corner again. Stretching Rangers. Sheringham. Switch of play. Great delivery into the box. Such an inviting delivery for Evgeny Levchenko.
Yeah.
Turned behind by Andrews.
Good play by Andrews here, playing it wide, but Lanza's a good player. He obviously played a long time with Rotti beside him, didn't he? Great partnership, Lanza.
Oh, what an effort that is.
What a save!
Oh, it's Stefan Kloss again. It's Kenneth Perez. Wonderful effort from the Dutchman. Denied by Stefan Kloss, who's enjoying his afternoon.
And even Perez has gone over to Stefan Kloss. He can't believe that he saved that. What a fantastic save again from Stefan Kloss.
Well, Perez is now a pundit on Dutch television. But my goodness, that's a save that would be highlighted
What
time and time again.
That's 3 and 4
any
fantastic
competition.
saves Stefan Kloss has had.
Lovenkrands back to Bob Malcolm. We're in the 45th minute. 3-2 for the All-Stars right now. Sets it up for a very competitive second period. Remember, Rangers were 3 down, 2 goals in a minute. Drag them back into this one as Perez holds it up. Gets support in there from Lanzat. Rotti. Canary Isles. Oh. Gordon Jury just catches Perez there.
It's the last thing you need. You're coming up for a friendly. It's somebody just snapping about your ankles. But I'm sorry, lads, when you come and play in this part, there's no friendlies, I'm afraid.
Yep, the square man, they call him. He was equally comfortable playing in a wide area as he was as a striker in his career.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. When you've got that wee bit of pace, then you can use it that way.
Rangers have to defend this set play. It's short into the feet of Anderton. Round the corner again for Bosvelt. Paul Bosvelt in there. It's laid again to Anderton.
One touch stuff again.
Back to where it started for Kenneth Perez. Jockeying his Jury. Right. Perez holds it up. Rangers load the box. The flick in behind again came from Kiki Musampa.
Yes, the wee terror's at it again, isn't he? The crowd absolutely
Reno Gattuso. Not even a smile, Derek. No, he's an assassin.
Listen to that. Listen, if these Rangers players are watching, this is the man you need to watch for next Sunday. This man gives absolutely everything.
Well, half-time whistle has indeed blown at Ibrox. A wonderfully entertaining first 45. Rangers lost the opener. It was Sheringham, the former Manchester United, England and Tottenham genius, who got the opener with the match only 4 minutes old. They doubled the lead 13 minutes later. Kenneth Perez on hand to put Rangers 2 behind as the skipper Sheringham leads his troops off the field. It could have been much more, but for the qualities of Stefan Voss. The third came in 23 minutes from Darren Anderton. It looked as if Rangers were out of things. However, Russell Latafe took over and grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. 2 goals in a 2-minute spell around the half-hour mark. First was Gordon Dury, the second was Peter Lovenkrantz, and it made it the All-Stars 3, Rangers 2, setting things up for a signed second half. The managers today in charge of the All-Stars are former Rangers legend Graham Roberts, and in the other dugout in charge of the Rangers Select is Alex McLeish. Joining him now trackside is Neil McCann, 3 players who know what Rangers are all about. Joining him on trackside right now is Rangers reporter Alice Hedman, and we hope to just catch up with these legends very shortly indeed. They may also look ahead to the match next Sunday when Rangers go head-to-head with Celtic in the League Cup semi-final tie. Derek Johnson and myself, Tom Miller, will be back for full second 45 minutes of this pulsating match where they don't take prisoners, neither side playing friendlies. But let's look forward to hearing from these Rangers legends who are here today to pay homage to the fantastic day that is all about Fernando Ricksen. Remember, it's a charitable event. All costs today have been given free of charge effectively, and all incomes split 4 ways. It's the Fernando Ricksen tribute match. The managers today, Graham Roberts and Alec McLeish, joined by Neil McCann, and they're live right now on Rangers TV with Alice Hedman of the Rangers Media.
Thanks, Tom. We're here down pitch side with the managers. We're just going to have a quick chat with them. Hi guys, so welcome back. What's it like to be back at Ibrox?
Yes, it's a wonderful feeling. When I walked out and seen the stadium full, it sent shivers down my spine. Just a little bit like Helicopter Sunday. Very special.
And for yourself, Graham?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, you walk out here today and it just brings back memories. You know, the one thing, I'm on crutches today, but I want to get out of there and kick that Gino really badly. Me and him on that pitch, I want him badly. But it's a fantastic day, and for me, I think the supporters, all the thanks go to them to come and support this great day.
And your team are winning so far. How do you think they're doing?
Yeah, we're doing okay. I think I said to the boys, just go out, attack, and if we score 5, they got to score 6. So that's the way we're going to play. We're going to enjoy ourselves.
And Alex, your team are on the comeback.
Yes, we're playing a bit of counter-attack at the moment, and throwing Nacho Novo on was a little bit of a bit of tactical genius, to be honest. We got 2 goals back, and the second half should be interesting. There's a few changes, so we'll see some new faces in the second half.
We're here for an incredible cause today. What's it like to see so many fans turn out for Fernando?
Well, it's really humbling to see the Rangers fans do this for Fernando and other charities, and it shows you the generosity of the Rangers people, and we just love them for that. That is a wonderful gesture. Well done, everybody in the stadium.
I agree.
And you were his manager, and you made him your captain. What was he like to manage?
Well, they taught me a lot about man management. Certainly it was an eye-opener on some occasions, but I got close to him, and it was actually good for my education, and I tried to help a young man who sometimes was having some difficulties. And you know, I didn't beat him with a stick. I put the arm around his shoulder, tried to give him the carrot of making him the captain, and he lifted the championship trophy, and that was a moment I'll never forget.
Great, thank you guys. I'll let you go and get on with your team talk. Thanks. We've also got Neil McCann here with us, who can't play due to injury.
No.
Neil, how do you think the teams have been doing so far?
I think our boys had a slow start. Maybe took them a wee bit longer to get warmed up than the other boys, but and I also think that having played with Stefan, he was feeling expecting Big Marv or at least Bob Malcolm to be covering him when Teddy chipped him. But listen, I'd like to echo just what Graham said and Alex just about the support and driving in here today. It was quite emotional given the fact of what we're all here for. But what I can say, it felt like a massive game again at Ibrox, and I've been here many times. I've been here many times since I stopped playing, obviously with the television work, but I honestly do genuinely believe, and I spoke to Fernando in there after I gave him a big hug, I said that this feels like the old times, and it'd be great to see them back again because the support that's turned out today has been terrific.
It'd be nice to see some old faces in the dressing room today.
Sorry?
It'd be nice to see some old faces in the dressing room.
Yeah, it's been brilliant to see some old boys. I would have loved to have been playing, but I'm just maybe a couple of months away from returning and getting involved in the action. But just to see some of the guys that I've played with has been quite special. There's a few haven't changed. I had a little bet on who would be the first in there showing off with the top off. Mikey Mills, of course, won that, closely followed by Ronan De Boer, because they're a wee bit shy and they don't really love themselves much. But they two, you can see the boys who still look as if they want to get there. There's a few quite clearly want to get there and can't. But I fully expect the substitutes to be made in the second half to go and inject a bit of impetus, and hopefully Rangers get a result today for Fernando.
And you played with Fernando for 3 years.
Yeah.
How was he to play with?
Fernando was an absolute fierce competitor. And what I'm not surprised about, he's not lost those qualities. You know, he's still showing them today. And I consider myself a very lucky man to be playing not only for this great club, but the guys who have run out today and playing with Fernando. As I said, when Dick used to do his bounce matches, sometimes we had foreigners against the Brits plus the Aussies thrown in, and it was fierce. And me being the left-sided against Fernando on the right, we used to kick the proverbial out of each other. And I loved it, I enjoyed it. Fernando broke my rib before a big European night, but I returned the favour come the following Tuesday when I had a little stamp on his toe. But he didn't mind it, because always the one thing with Fernando, like we saw here today when he walked on the pitch, he gives everything he's got. You know, I was proud to play alongside him.
Thank you, Neil. Enjoy the rest of the
Very
day.
welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
welcome.
Hand back over to Tom now.
Great work there from Alice trackside with Rangers legends Graham Roberts, Alex McLeish and of course Neil McCann from the heart. My goodness, we could do with these guys in our corner next Sunday when Rangers and Celtic go head to head. The first Old Firm match in 3 years, a place in the League Cup final at stake next Sunday. It's one not to be missed, and we'll cover it with our usual aplomb on Rangers TV. Before then, let's perhaps just roll back the years and look at some fantastic Old Firm successes. We might even catch that Love-and-France headed goal in the Cup final of not that long ago. So sit back before we get underway for the second period, and let's memorise and take on board what needs to be done next Sunday as Rangers put Celtic to the sword.
In 2004, my first game at Celtic Park, when we scored, we won 2-0. One was Gregory Pino, and I scored the second one.
Room for a cross. Takes the help offered by Ferguson. Varga makes the call to Lennon. Ricksen back to Vino. It's a great effort by Vino. It's gone through Rob Douglas, and Rangers have the lead.
Yeah, that's what we just said. One goalkeeper makes a save that bounce in front of him. The other one gets a bad break. Rob Douglas hands in his head.
Ferguson wants the ball kept by Rangers. Through the middle it goes, there for Novo. A slip there by Lawson. It's goal number 2, and it'll stand all right. Rangers have scored again.
That all stemmed from the hard work. Barry Ferguson, Fernando, Ricksen in the middle of the midfield area, and Celtic just fast asleep. 3 marking, 1 at the back there, and that man, Nacho Novo, takes the opportunity. 3 players, ball watching, but what a great finish that is. Few and far between chances for Novo this afternoon, but that is a clinical finish.
Oh, fantastic play by Novo. His 21st goal for Rangers this season after 35 matches. This is his 35th match. And a great mistake there by Lawson, losing his footing at the key time. There was no foul at all, no contact. This time Douglas was left totally helpless.
The game in the cup, which Ibrox, with Alex McLeish used to be there. That game was like, let's go to extra time and Avelache scored, but we play very, very, very good. And we obviously deserve to pass through it. You know, which was a fantastic game at Ibrox.
Celtic will take the second corner. Coming in, Hartson looking for it! And John Hartson scores for Celtic! And Thompson's given it away. Here comes Sean Avalanche. On to Nachanova. Avalanche's made the run, comes back to him, leaves it back to Mucci. Good save, Peugeot! It was a terrific move by Rangers. David Marshall could do nothing. And his first Old Firm goal. He's dreamt about it. Dano Crucial makes it Rangers 1, Celtic 1. Rangers rampaging forward. Nobody's coming to Ricksen. He's got a choice of left or right. It should come to Sean Avalanche. Controls Avalanche! The perfect counter-attack puts Rangers ahead in the League Cup quarter-final.
I scored my first goal from ahead, Ibrox, and the other one was a penalty, and then I think Fergie scored as well. So I will take this 3.
And that's a wicked cross! It's in for Nacho Novo! And Rangers strike first on Derby Day in Glasgow. Ferguson picked the ball up in a great area with tons of space. And he eventually fed the ball to Hunt. Look, he gets up Hunt and he slips. One thing on his mind, get that ball in the box. O'D doesn't go and attack it. Caldwell lets it go. And Novo, well, he's the one who puts his head on the end of it. Nakamura caught out by the always lively Novo. Kuzan forced a little wide. Novo! Ferguson was in there as well, but it didn't reach it. Hutton, typical of the way he's playing at the moment. Kuzan takes over. Caldwell clears. Only as far as McCulloch. It's in. Rangers are 2 up. Ferguson in the thick of it. A nice ball in actually from Kuzan into a dangerous area. Doesn't get cleared well enough. It just drops for Ferguson. He turns and it's instinctive. He gets a bit lucky when it drops, but just look how aware he is of where that ball is. And he nips in between the 2 young centre-halves. Adam. Still has it. Oh, Charlie Adam. Goes down, penalty. The Van der Stoe's challenge. Penalty for Rangers. And a chance to well and truly finish off Celtic. That was just fantastic play from Charlie Adam. You see, it's that little change in the body angle. Catches no, it's a tired tackle. He's just stretching his leg out. No doubt at all.
Well, the teams are out for the second period, but my goodness, Derek, some sensational memories through half-time.
Absolutely wonderful. Let's hope, you know, we get some of that back again next week. We know our backs are against the wall, but listen, when our backs are against the wall, that's when we come to the fore, and let's hope that's going to happen next Sunday.
Well, as expected, one or two new faces for the second period. Barry Ferguson, well, he's made an appearance for the second time.
He's got 12 men, if I can see.
And Michael Moles coming off the bench as well. Yeah, Rangers a wee bit ambitious perhaps with the numbers. Spotted by Michael Moles. Andy Gorham between the sticks, Derek, and he's another player like Gattuso, takes no prisoners.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to have to play well, because Stephen Kloss had 4 fantastic saves in that first half, but the goal is good enough to do that as well. You'll love it here this afternoon.
And we're underway for the second period. 3-2, the scoreline sits. Barry Ferguson in midfield is playing behind the main strikers that are now Michael Moles and Nacho Novo. Ronald de Boer in there. Alec Ray's come on to play wide left. Gordon Jury continues in the right back berth, and Tugai just operating in front of the back four that's completed alongside Jury. It's Andrews, Malcolm and Michael Ball, who joined Rangers for a huge fee, Derek, you may remember.
Well, love changes everything.
He's had a bit of a haircut since those days, mind you. Ball's in play. Here's Charlie Miller, one of our own, in the red and white today of
That worries me,
All-Stars.
because he played with me in Dubai and he was absolutely magnificent, Charlie boy.
He's not a late inclusion at the squad as Alec Ray gets the challenge in there. Barry Ferguson pushes the header back to Bob Malcolm, who's Barry's assistant manager now at Clyde.
Is that James Beattie on?
James Beattie's appeared as well.
On. Oh.
Signed by Walter Smith, of course. Never quite hit the heights. Talked about players who carried an injury, but look at De Boer. It's as if he's just shelling past him. In for Moles.
Offside.
Slide ball, there is no flag as Novo takes over. Novo chance to go beyond Kishinashvili. Nacho Novo, back from De Boer. I'll have that. Wonderful awareness from Ronald De Boer to start the move. Introducing Novo on the shoulder of the last defender, skips away from Kishinashvili, back for Ronald De Boer, and he just dinks it off target.
Well, what with the run from Moles again? You know, he's got that special little turn and nobody could do anything about him. Lovely ball through. And Ronald De Boer, do you expect anything else? He's not one of these players, as we keep talking about, that puts his foot through the laces of the ball. He tried to be clever, like a Teddy Sheringham, just trying to chip the goalkeeper, but it was just too high.
It's Mark Falco in possession, another former Rangers player. Short spell here as a striker, but operating as a defender today for the All-Stars. Sheringham lays it off to Charlie Miller. He can't get away from the determination there of Bob Malcolm. All-Stars in possession again. Back into Kishinashvili. 6 years at Blackburn after his 3 years at Rangers. Sheringham and Anderton.
He's played centre half now, Sheringham. He just goes where he wants. You know, he's just such a clever player.
Falco down the line for Musampa. On the move again is Kenneth Perez. Musampa again, clever feet away from Barry Ferguson. Ran down a bit of a one-way street, but he does well to clip it to the flank. Whipped in now with menace. Gathered by the goalie. Andy Gorham, he might be 50 now, but my goodness, he's very determined.
He's only 50, Tom.
Yeah,
a great catch and a great wee half ball out there, isn't it?
Yeah, here's De Boer. Moles is on the move. Tugai just tries to introduce Moles with a flick. Moles very determined, chases. Yeah, Andy Gorham seriously is just 50.
Yeah, I'm only kidding on.
No, I know he doesn't look it.
Oh, here he is, Sheringham through. We keep it a beat.
I remember.
Look at Jury getting back. Absolutely
Jury
wonderful.
held off by Sheringham. Back from Musampa. Plays it in behind for Perez. Gathered back from Musampa. Just tries to steer it goalwards and it's wide of the target.
Well done, Gordon Jury there. What a run back that was. Sheringham must have had about 10-12 yards on him there. And the Rangers assistant just sprinted back and put him off. Wonderful play.
But you see the determination of Gordon Jury, but the qualities of Sheringham just holds him off. But he did enough to let Rangers regroup defensively.
Yeah, he did. It was good playing. You need the ones that can pass the ball. You also need the ones with legs. Certainly they've got that in the second half.
Well, this man in possession has both. It's Alec Ray out to Lovenkrands. Lovenkrands whips it in. Keeshan is really with a cushion touch. Picked off by Ficena.
That was Michael Ball. Lovenkrands has gone off.
Lovenkrands has gone off. My apologies.
No problem. It's not often I can say that about you, Tam. My God, I can't believe that's the first time ever I'm able to contradict you on something.
Well, absolutely, Derek. I must have picked a bad time to have a bite in my pie, to be honest. Was dispatched from stake pies through half time. Yep, so there was a corner left there. We get started a wee bit earlier than I'd hoped. Oh, two guy gives the eyes there to Kenneth Perez. Barry Ferguson across the halfway line. Moles and Novo go beyond him. Moles just drags it back. Away from Rick Keenan. Novo gives it back to Ferguson. Here's two guy again. To the jukebox. Short with that one. Oh, again. Two guy drops his shoulder, gives him the eyes, squeezes it into Michael Moles. Ferguson. This isn't Lovenkrands now. It's most definitely Ball. Ball knocks in near post and Novo makes a late run, but it's a Ronald Vaterus between the sticks now for the All-Stars. Derek, 44 years young. He joined Rangers in 2005 from Manchester City.
Yeah, he did well at Rangers as well. Here a couple of seasons, big Ronald. Big deterrent goalkeeper, big lad, great height for a goal, but that 6'2", 6'3", that's what you want in your goalkeepers. Somebody that comes off his line.
Well, Jimmy Bell has a word in the ear of Arthur Newman. Laid off by Miller. Here's Perez again. Marvin Andrews gets something on it, and the goalie spreads himself under pressure from Sheringham and makes another big save.
Good play by the goalie. I love it the way he just half volleys it forward. Quality. Stay on side. Stay on side.
Skips away from Ficena, holds it up. Support from Alec Ray. Here's Nacho Novo! Alec Ray in the follow-up, headed away by Kuznetsvili. What does Novo have to do to buy a goal, Derek?
Well, I tell you, he's through again there. He had all the pace, but the goalkeeper did well. But you're looking for him to score there, aren't you? Naturally, his pace running through the keeper to beat. But good play again by Rangers. And you know, Alec Ray, he's got plenty of legs. He might be in his late 40s, Alec, but he's still a very fit guy. So is Novo. You know, there's a few of them there who got the legs to get forward and create chances.
Yeah, Alec Ray was 34 when he came back to Rangers. Started here as a youth. As the free kick was against two guy.
I was with him as a youth. He was only a kid when I was here at first. Alec.
Outstanding. Here's Musampa again. Over his shoulder goes Anderton. Jury's got some defending to do again, and he does it well. Bob Malcolm interchanging the passes with Barry Ferguson. Two guy again. In space, whips it into the midriff of Ronald de Boer. Ferguson takes over. Now Novo dropping off to get involved. Moles in the move. Novo skips away. Kuznetsvili. Novo dancing into the box. Tries to backheel it to introduce either Alec Ray or Michael Moles. He's still got that acceleration that is quite sensational, Nacho Novo, but just that final ball remains as erratic as ever.
But that's the main thing. That's what you need, Tam. You know, it's all right beating 4 and 5 men or running away from people, but...
Well, stumbling into the box as James Beattie gets his shot away. Well gathered again by Andy Gorham. There's almost a situation here, Derek. Andy Gorham saying to Stephen Close, anything you can do.
Well, great, and that's the way it should be with goalkeepers. It was a good save again, but I just love it. He's obviously, his shoulders are hurting him, so that's why he's doing these little half volleys out, which is great, very accurate.
And talking goalkeepers, some good news that Cammy Bell is on the way back another few weeks, Derek.
Yeah.
The under-20s league started again just a week ago, so he'll be getting some game time shortly. As Perez comes forward, squeezes it into Sheringham, takes it early.
Oh.
But what about the technique? No backlift whatsoever. He just stabs it goalwards, and it's curling late and not far away.
Well, that's terrific, isn't it? Doesn't even want to take a touch now. The ball just comes to him. He knows exactly what he's going to do. As soon as the ball's there, he knows where the keeper is. I'm bending this into the top corner, and he's not far away. What an absolute wonderful player. I'd love to go on to see him in his prime, in his heyday.
Yep, Terry Sheringham, MBE, 3 Premiership titles, Champions League winner, of course, and 1 FA Cup, PFA and Writers Player of the Year in 2001. is well-decorated player, Derek.
Yeah,
was one.
very much so, and I just love it that Big Sam's taking him to West Ham and he's doing the strikers. I'll tell you what, you're a striker at West Ham, you're going to learn an awful lot. And to be fair, West Ham have certainly scored a lot more goals since he's been there. He's just an absolute dream to watch, so he is. Any up-and-coming strikers, just watch this man.
It's Sheringham again in possession, holds it up, refuses to give it away. Out to Anderton, stands it up, back post, late run across the face of goal, back from Mustafa, drives it goalwards, and it's off Marvin Andrews and in the behind Andy Gorham. A huge deflection again off Marvin Andrews. The ball's in the back of the net. The last touch, well, was driven goalwards by James Beattie. It's the fourth for the All-Stars today. Rangers 2 behind for the second time. Gorham beaten by the big deflection. It's Rangers 2, the All-Stars 4.
Well, there's nothing you can do about that. I mean, Big Marvin's there, he's put the foot out to try and stop it, as Bob Malcolm tried to do in the first half as well, and it's caught him. And, you know, the goalie's getting it. I mean, the goalie's thrown his bun out on the ball, but as soon as you get the deflection like that, you're already halfway down. There's no chance of coming back and save that. So Rangers have it all to do again.
Well, the big deflection off Marvin Andrews, but Musampa will claim that one as Novo tries to pull a goal back. He does well to draw the corner.
You know, it comes about 60 seconds after being actually had that chance at the other end, doesn't it? Instead of making it 3-3, you know, you're down 4-2, but that's why we play such a wonderful game in this country. The game changes so quickly. More subs coming on.
Well, Pedro Ricksen and Danny Lanzat, who started the match, was given an extended half-time, as Pedro Ricksen, Fernando's brother, about to be introduced. Pedro, who is coaching over in Holland just now, about to get a taste of this action in the memorable match with his brother, as Novo fires one just wide of target. Now the changes will be made.
Well, he's trying his damnedest, isn't he? He's doing everything, he's getting into the positions. I think we'll go down and tell him, see the wee white sticks, the three of them are holding up. That's where you want to go. Get the ball in between that, that's it.
Kiki Musampa and Darren Anderson leave the field. Lanzat is back on, and Pedro Ricksen, the head coach at RKSV Minor, back in Holland, and he almost came to the Scottish game. Had a trial with Partick Thistle and Hearts, while Fernando was here at Ibrox, didn't quite work out. But Rangers 2 behind. They need the next goal, Derek, would you agree?
Yeah, they have to. If they lose another goal, then it's game over. But, you know, they won't give in. They'll need to bring on Gattuso again. I think he gave him that wee bit of bite in midfield, didn't he?
Here's Charlie Miller. Orchestrating things. Taking over as Danny Lanzat. Up for James Beattie. Perez looks a player, number 10.
Yeah.
You can see why he's wearing 10.
Yeah, there's a few of them, there's a few of them, that have played at a great standard in the game. And even though they're getting on a bit, they still do the right things in the game.
In the mix again, underneath it's Andrews. He does enough stretching to head that one away. Second half just a wee bit flat again from a Rangers perspective. Marvin Andrews not had a great day at the heart of the Rangers defence, Derek, has he?
Well, he's had a couple, well, with the own goal as well, he's had a couple of decent moments in the game, but he's found it difficult against the team that, they're very, very clever up front. Some good strikers he's up against.
Here's Michael Ball. He came on for Lovencrans if you didn't catch it earlier. Down goes Michael Moles.
Des Walker knows he's a player, that's why he's right in at the back of him.
Taken quickly, trying to release Novo. Good defending again. Mark Falco works it back to Ronald Vatheris.
I think Mark Falco can play in the back four on his own. He's a big lad, isn't he?
He's 2 in the back four. Here's Charlie Miller. Perez is on the move. Beattie's on static. Now he makes his blindside run. Charlie Miller will look to pick him out. Just cushions it into the path of James Beattie. Beattie unattached, able to hold it up across the face of goal, picked off by Bob Malcolm. Well, James Beattie came through the ranks at Blackburn. Some huge transfer fees along the way. Only managed 9 appearances in his Rangers career, mind you. Then went on loan to Blackpool. It's Charlie Miller, part of the 9-in-a-row squad, of course. Back up to James Beattie.
Michael Moles just saying to Alex McLeish here, get the ball off because he's knackered. He can't even find me with the ball. He'll be the next one to come off, I think.
Pedro Ricksen gets it to Sheringham. Well defended, Michael Ball. Bob Malcolm, clever awareness as well to Two-guy fizzes it up to Novo. The rains continue to come down over Ibrox. Moles is a late run to make, but it's comfortably headed back to Vaterus from Gino Facena.
Gordon Jury's made a terrific run there, 50 yards to get forward there, and he doesn't find him with the ball. He went the wrong way, Nacho.
Still Rangers 2, the All-Stars 4. A quick hello to George and all at the Milton Rangers Supporters Club, President Davey, Jim and Eddie. Our best regards. Bring back Gattuso, that's what I say.
Yeah. And also the greatest bar in the world, the Temple Bar. They'll all be watching the game today. Hope you're enjoying yourself, lads. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Intervention was from Bob Malcolm. Ferguson holds off Sheringham. Jury now. Here's Ronald de Boer. His brother Frank tipped to be the next manager at Newcastle. Novo on the move again. He's in behind Falkov. Moles is waiting on the delivery. Oh, it's a sensational delivery and a wonderful clearing challenge. Moles had his finger on the trigger. Gino Facena sliding in at the expense of a corner as Moles look ready to shoot. Good player again, isn't he? They've got real quality in this side, the All-Stars. Great play. Here's Two-guy. Ray gets it back to Marvin Andrews. Chips it in, there is no flag, Novo! Oh, and again, caught in possession by Zurab Kishinashvili. Novo just looking for time that wasn't there. It's a scrappy one, chased by Moles and gathered by Ronald Vaterus. He's hardly touched the ball, Michael Moles. You know, I think you've got to get the ball to his feet because he turns people so well. Still a fit guy. The balls are not just running from me. We actually could have a hat-trick already in the game. Quite easily. He missed an open goal first period. But again, he doesn't let his head go down, Derek. That's no, he doesn't. One of his traits and characteristics. No, he'll still keep at it. He's a bit like McCoist in that. You might miss a couple of chances, but you'll be back to get the next one. And I think there's a Belgian and a Dutchman just about ready to come on. Thomas Buffel and Bert Conterman are ready. Oh, clever footwork again. Way on that far side, it's Pedro Ricksen. Tries to hit the target, just squeezes it wide of Andy Gorham's upright. Pedro, brother of Fernando, that today's all about. Ronald de Boer leaves the field. Bert Conterman. It's a Dutchman for a Dutchman. And Thomas Buffel. Well, Thomas Buffel, another thoroughbred of a player. He'll not be 34 until the 19th of February. Gordon Jury's ran his race for the moment. He got the first goal for Rangers today, just short of the half-hour mark, and given a great shift all round, Derek. Yeah, he's been terrific at right back. Well done, Gordon Jury. Here's Big Bert coming on. Now we've got the first team on. Yep. Bert Conterman joined Rangers from Feyenoord back in the year 2000. It's Buffel. Early touch for the substitutes combining Buffel and Conterman. Now Ferguson, Novo goes early. Has to apply the handbrake. Two-guy again gives the eyes to Perez. The ball goes slightly astray. And it's the All-Stars defending in numbers. Sheringham tries to flick it beyond Malcolm. He's done well to play it into Perez. Making a great run down the right flank is Rick Geenan. Geenan tries to go beyond Andrews. He's got the legs on him across the face. It's 5-2. There is no flag. Marvin Andrews caught out again for pace. The James Beattie finish, well, it was on a silver salver for the former Rangers striker. As Rangers chasing the game, they'd clawed a 3-goal deficit back to a single goal, but they now find themselves 3 behind again. It's Rangers 2, the All-Stars 5. Terrific pace again there, isn't there? And it's wonderful movement down the right-hand side. I thought when the ball broke between Marvin Andrews and the winger there, they might have had the tap earlier, but he held back, to be fair to him. And at the end of the day, it's a wonderful ball, and I don't think it was offside. When he got the ball, he was well onside, and he's cut the ball back, so there's no way it's offside. But a fantastic goal again, I have to say. Well, I think Graham Roberts has pulled a rabbit out of the hat effectively with the introduction of Rick Geenan, who's playing wide right. He's still only 26, Derek. It was his delivery that was the undoing of Rangers ringer, there. Another ringer. He left Maastricht in the summer. He's still effectively a free agent, so he certainly had a part to play. His Conterman plays it down the line for Buffel. Now Thomas Buffel against Mark Falco. Skips inside. Who's on the move? Ferguson shows for it. Alec Ray square. Two-guy goes beyond him. Conterman has to check back to keep possession. Memel to Rangers, you're facing the other way. Andrews into Alex Ray. Pressure on the ball is good from the All-Stars though.
It's very good. They've got the younger legs on as well. I think they've got the first team on in the second half as well. A lot of younger legs here.
Well, down goes Nacho Novo, quickly taking free kick. The decision went against Facena. Here's Thomas Buffel. Again, they get bodies behind the ball well. Can't get a sight of the target when Falco's in front of you, mind you. Here's now Alec Ray, hangs it up looking for Novo, curls it just wide of the target. Goes behind for a goal kick. 65 minutes on the clock. It's Rangers 2, the All-Stars 5.
Yeah, Alec just trying to whip the ball at head height to the back post there, but just got too much of it and the ball fizzed by. But certainly the All-Stars must have been thinking what I was saying in the first half. They're bringing on their younger legs in the second half, and you know, they just look a good side, making the ball do the work as we've suggested. The balls in the box have been good, and the finishing's been excellent.
Two-guy again, gives it away, picked off Charlie Miller. Miller goes beyond Two-guy again. Goes beyond Bob.
By the way, two best pals there as well.
Absolutely.
Charlie Miller. By the way, he picked Bob again. Not even I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He just did him and went back.
Bob Malcolm and Charlie Miller, believe me, are tighter than two coats of paint. But Bob Malcolm very determined in the challenge. And Charlie Miller has to dust himself down and get back into business.
I'll teach you to play against the Rangers. That's what I can imagine him saying that to him.
Oh, it's picked off by Moles. Ferguson takes over. Oh, it's a through ball for Novo. It's 2v1 this time. Novo, Buffel! Rangers reduced the deficit to a double. Thomas Buffel, within 2 minutes of his introduction, hits the back of the net. Unselfish play from Novo. Buffel makes it Rangers 3, the All-Stars 5.
And you know what, again, you know, it's that case of not wanting to be beat at anything. He sprinted into the back of the net to get that ball and brought it back and put it on the halfway line again. I mean, they want to win this game, that's for sure. At least they've given themselves a chance now.
Well, Thomas Buffel, 36 caps for Belgium. Rangers paid £2.3 million for his services to Feyenoord 10 years ago. Made his debut in an Old Firm game and immediately makes his mark in this Legends match for Fernando Ricksen. Buffel back in possession again, holds off Perez, gives an indication to Novo where he wants him to be. Now he feeds it into Novo. Novo returns it to the flank for Bert Konterman. Konterman looks to deliver, and he's going for glory. Not quite the delivery he was looking for, but it almost cut out Ronald Vaterus.
Almost, but Big Bert's not a right back as well, we know that. He certainly played maybe in midfield a bit, and he's played at centre back, but right back's different from him. But it's just wonderful that he wanted to come over here and play. I've said that half a dozen times, but it's wonderful, and I'm sure the fans all appreciate that as well.
Here's Charlie Miller. Out there for Danny Lanzat.
Rotti.
Doubling up with Konterman is Ferguson. In for Beattie. Holds off Marvin Andrews. Gets it back to Sheringham. Sheringham fidges it away to the far side for Pedro Ricksen. Ricksen delivers again. Oh, in the traps and trying to maximise. It falls kindly for Beattie. He's knocked it wide of the target. Marvin Andrews does so well in there, but my goodness, the effort that we were about to witness would have been sensational in the extreme from Lanza as the ball's in the box, Derek.
Well, it is. He's just trying to bend it as well. He's trying to the overhead kick. But again, you know what he's trying to do. Just try and bend it in that corner. But the goalie, the hands up, even before he kicked it, he knew it was going wide.
Here's Novo. Stabs it into Buffel. Moles takes over. In for Novo. 1-on-1 with Vaterus! Novo! A typical Novo finish. The more difficult, the easier he makes it look. What a sensational finish from Nacho Novo! It's Rangers 4, the All-Stars 5.
It's the biggest cheer of the day, isn't it? He could have had a hat-trick easily, but didn't miss that. That's probably the hardest chance running through with the keeper coming out to you. Just lobbed it over him, and again, probably 3 goals down. We're right back in this game at 5-4 again.
Well, Nacho Novo, he's missed so many more that were much easier finishes than that, Derek. He had the composure, he gave the goalkeeper the eyes, and just clipped it over Ronald Vaterus. 4-5 the scoreline just now.
Oh, there are more goals to come, don't worry about that.
He's back with Konterman and Ferguson. Buffel's made an impact, Derek.
Very much so. He just still looks a really good player. You're saying he's still playing, Tom?
Still playing under Alec Leach and Alec Ray over at Genk.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yep, still playing, absolutely. 34 years old.
I've got a pair of shoes older than that.
Thomas Buffel, in fact, he's not 34 until the 19th of February. So it shows you there's legs in the Mr. Buffel at the moment. Here's Noble, wants to double the flag. Goes against Noble, and the fans not happy with that, Derek.
Nacho's not happy either. He's pointed over the horizon, but he certainly looked as if he was a yard in front of anybody there. So the assistant who's been dodgy all afternoon,
Graham McNeely,
he's given that offside there. But
the flag
good
man.
game now, 5-4 in it, plenty of time to go, 20 minutes to go.
Yep, it's been a sensational afternoon. Thanks for your time on Rangers TV today. Remember, all the proceeds from the match and those that subscribe to watch it online on Rangers TV all go to the four-way split of the charities. Fernando Ricksen, his daughter Isabella, Rangers Charity Foundation, and Motor Neuron Disease Scotland. As Moles can't capitalise, it's flicked away again. Sheringham, who's strolled through the match, holds it up, shut down by Barry Ferguson. An opportunity to say a quick hello to Jamesy and all the boys at Linfield Football Club who are watching this afternoon. And we had a couple of great matches against Linfield in recent years. Let's hope we can get another fixture in the diary for our friends from Belfast.
Yeah, very much so, very much so. And of course all the people on my local in Dundee, all my brothers will be there, the Rangers fans in Dundee, they'll all be watching with interest there this Saturday. Most of them will be at the game, to be fair, but the ones that are there, yes, hope you're enjoying the game.
Marvin Andrews. 4-5. Would it go to penalties, Derek, or kicks from the bar? That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yes.
What a way to finish the day.
There's got to be a winner on the day. I go along with that. Let's hope they've arranged for that. But maybe because the game started half an hour late, they might not do that, Tom. I don't know, but it would be a good idea.
Now as Two-Guy gives chase. Falco empties Two-Guy. Two-Guy straight back to his feet, though, Derek.
Oh, by the way, the two of them, it's like sumo wrestling there. The two of them, the size of Mark Falco's absolutely massive. He's me saying that, but I'm not playing. I'm not playing, Tom.
Mark Falco actually was finishing the game with an injury at tender age as Ferguson sprays it away to the far side for Michael Ball. Good change of pace from Michael Ball and draws the corner. In fact, the referee says the last touch came off Michael Ball. Less than convincing though. Michael Ball, £6.5 million Rangers paid for Ball from Everton, Derek, in 2000.
Yeah, went on to be a star in the West End. Oh, wonderful. Football started at all.
Yep, absolutely. Never looked back.
I liked him as a player. I think he was wholehearted. You know, he liked to tackle. He'd get down that left side. You know, he'd get decent balls into the box.
Do you remember his first Old Firm game?
When he got taken off?
He was taken off by Dick Advocat, and at that time he was fined £10,000 by Dick Advocat. Let me confirm. 41349. That is not the lottery numbers. That's today's attendance. 41,349 inside Ibrox today for Fernando Ricksen. That is something special.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know where you would put 9,000 people in here, to be fair. I think they're a lot more, 45, 46,000 to me.
Thomas Buffel gets it back to Conterman. Novo! Oh, and saved by the feet of Waterous.
What a save.
The club deck isn't open, Derek.
Oh, the club deck's not open.
We can't quite see that from our vantage point here on the gantry.
I'm looking up, I can see people up there.
There's only one or two, but it's effectively not been opened.
Right, well done, Tom.
Yeah, so the reason they were short of capacity is the club deck has not been opened today.
Okay.
4-5 the scoreline. The flag goes against Lanzat.
Oh, that was a bit close, that one as well.
Way in the far side, the assistant John McCrossan.
Charles Bronson.
Two-Guy tries to squeeze it beyond Falcock without success.
Look at him getting back with determination.
Perez gets to Sheringham. Sheringham for Charlie Miller. The big switch for Danny Lanzat. Bert Conterman goes goal side. Held up by Lanzat. Clips it in. Michael Ball reads the situation, heads it away. Alec Ray first to react. Now Buffel. Back to his assistant manager at Genk. Laid off by Alec Ray. Buffel holds it up. Change of pace. Tries to get away from Pedro Ricksen. Now Michael Moles driving into the box. Ferguson in a late supporting run! Oh, and Ferguson got something on it. Waterhouse could stop Barry Ferguson's charge into his danger area. And my goodness, Rangers very determined to get back on terms.
Yeah, and Barry Ferguson desperate to get a goal as well. I hope he didn't pull his hamstring there. Just that little sprint, that little 5-yarder there. But better play. Good stuff. It's going to be a great last 17 minutes or so.
Hello to to Alan and Sam from the Portsmouth Loyal, tuning in today, and they say, no surrender, Fernando, relative, of course, to the battle he faces with motor neuron. Good to have your company today, guys, watching the game on Rangers TV. Here's Lanzat.
Rotti.
Looks for movement. It's Sheringham who drops off. It's Rangers' turn to get numbers behind the ball. Kenneth Perez for Charlie Miller. Offside flag goes against Charlie Miller. He pops the ball beyond Andy Gorham.
Can't believe
A warm embrace from 9-0 legends, but it won't count.
They're best of pals as well. And Charlie Howard broke his heart, and that stood there for Charlie Miller. But still a good player. He's put on a wee bit of him and Bob Malcolm, who just whacked him 10 minutes ago. The two of them with their arms around each other.
Clever skills from Barry Ferguson. Here's Thomas Buffel linking with Novo. Back for Nacho Novo. Over the top. Moles holds off the defender. Flag goes against him.
That one was a bit dicey to be. I thought he was in line there, Michael Moles, but saying that, we're 50 yards away, we're not in line, we don't know. The assistant had the better look there, but from our vantage here, it looked as if he was square with him, but the referee's trying to be fair with to them and the assistants, which is fine for both teams.
Okay, now, big question, Derek. He was involved in Rangers' first 2 goals this afternoon. I've been tweeted by Jamie, who says, Latapi or Latapi?
Latapi.
It's Latapi, let me tell you.
Is that what it is?
The true pronunciation, if you ask him himself, is most definitely
Who's tweeted you?
Jamie McInall.
Well, Jamie, can I tell you, you don't argue with Tam. He's the man in the know. He asks people their name and how you pronounce it, so I would certainly go along with Tam. It's Latapi.
Yep, good to have the company of Hernan Pacheco. Hernan, who of course had an extended holiday here in Scotland through Christmas, back in his native Argentina, and he never misses a game
Rangers
on
fan,
Rangers TV.
Absolutely.
Hernan, you are a legend.
Top man.
Friend. Here's Novo. Rangers looking to get back on terms. Michael Moles! Wrong side of the upright. But there's a goal on the horizon, Derek.
What a ball from Nacho Novo there. That's why Michael Moles puts the thumbs up. Nacho may have, missed a few chances, but I'll tell you what, he set up a few there. Michael Moles, I don't know why he just didn't control it. Normally he kills that dead and just side foots it in the corner, but trying to do it first time.
Here's Sheringham. Looking to release Lanzat, but too heavy.
Michael Ball is brilliant again. Michael Ball.
Yep, Michael Ball is just
straight back there. The goal didn't come out. Michael Ball was
covered the hard yards with distinction. Two-guy, gathered by Moles, tries to get away from Keishan Israeli. Alec Ray makes a supporting run. Michael Moles just has that ball tied to his right boot. Suggestions of a dive, says Perez, who's now a TV commentator back in Holland.
Well, what he would say was he went down a wee bit early, a wee bit softly.
Theatrical?
No, it was a free kick. Don't know who's kidding up. This he lasted 25 minutes. The Bigler, well done for coming up here, Mark Falco.
End
well
of the
done,
match.
sir. Well done.
For Mark Falco. Joined Rangers from Watford. 10 goals in 19 games, actually, for Rangers, Michael and Mark Falco.
Yeah, good on him. Every respect for these All-Stars and everybody who's come along here this afternoon. Great stuff. They'll enjoy a pint tonight, that's for sure, Tam.
Kevin Hoffland, who started the match, coming back on is Ferguson. Let's fly. And he's not that far away. Barry Ferguson just drifting one wide of the target, of course. Barry Ferguson not 37 until the 2nd of February. What a captain he was. 431 appearances for the famous Glasgow Rangers, Derek.
Yeah, fantastic, and still strikes a great ball, doesn't he? Wonderful striker of a ball, Barry, as he showed there.
Alec Ray to look lively, as is Novo.
Great challenge again.
Fine intervention way on the far side by the All-Stars.
By the legs, the youngster.
Chipped in, yeah, it was Rick Keenan with the challenge. Ball's too heavy and straight through to Andy Gorham. Here's Two-Guy again. What a career Two-Guy had. 8 years at Blackburn after Rangers. 94 caps for Turkey.
Went there with Kishnishvili, didn't he? The two of them went there.
Absolutely.
That's right, yeah.
And at Galatasaray was their youngest ever captain. Novo gets the deflection.
Corner.
Rangers get the corner.
That's better. You know, Nacho's great. He knows he's missed a few and he's scored, but he still wants to get back in there and get a second goal. There's two guys getting a huge round of applause from the Rangers fans in that corner. He's absolutely loved at this club.
Yep.
Looks like two guys' dad do, to be fair.
He was also assistant manager at Galatasaray as well. In comes the corner. Oh, spilled by Vatrus. Marvin Andrews can't capitalise. Rangers laying siege to Vatrus' goal as Michael Bowles and Vatrus share a bit of an afters joke.
There's more goals to come here. There's more excitement to come. But you made a good point there, Tom. If Rangers do score and it is 5 each, penalty kicks, that would be wonderful. The crowd would absolutely love that.
Well, 4-5. The scoreline, Rangers 4, 5 for the All-Stars.
To be fair, the Rangers lads coming back twice, 3 goals down.
Here's Michael Moles. Oh, what a challenge that is from Kishnishvili. Still breaks kindly for Moles. And Rangers of the corner.
Good play again. He just tried to, he's looking to try and get a shout from somebody there. Alec Ray wanted him to cut it back, but Michael saying no chance. We'll have a chance of scoring. I'm going to take it.
Confirmation of today's crowd. I think, Derek, you should get stripped for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, very much so.
Marvin Andrews arrives late. Leaves a calling card on the defender.
I'll tell you what, if you're a defender and this big lad's running at you, tell you what, you need to get. He's laughing there, big Marvin as well.
It was Kevin Hoffland, who's 7 times capped for his native Holland. And there as Buffel takes over. Kishnishvili with the challenge, corner Rangers.
There is again, Rangers putting the pressure on. And good ball in from two guys.
Quick shout out to the Willie Waddle Travel Club, number 1, from Dr. Juan Calot. You make your mind up. I think I've just been stung by a name there. However,
I can't believe you've been done. Oh, wonderful. Take 2. Who was that one from, Tom?
Yeah, it was Dr. Calot. Here's two guy with a step over. He shows too much of it to the back-tacking defender.
He's trying to entertain. That's what the fans want to see. Just try things. Wonderful.
Memo to myself, don't read Twitter when you're commentating.
Yeah, don't do it live.
Ball across the face of goal. Sheringham, who else? Perez. Blocked by Ferguson. Straight back down the line. Rangers, their backs to the wall at the moment. Perez. Sheringham. Pace of the game dropped now, Derek.
It has. But it's still good stuff. You know, they will obviously want to hold on to the lead. The All-Stars want to win the game. And all they're doing is playing keep ball, which is fine. Oh.
Lofted forward.
Hang on, that one went over the spotlights. Oh, here's two guy again.
Here's two guy, gets it from Alec Ray. Alec Ray goes beyond him.
What a
big
ball.
switch of play for Novo. Novo just fails to gather.
What a ball that was.
All-Stars defending in numbers.
What a ball. I'm not sure I caught that properly. He was through.
The game getting stretched momentarily.
Here's the start of the match.
Sheringham holds it up. Clips it in again. Charlie Miller with a late run.
I'm in ball.
And I think that comes under the bracket of revenge, Derek.
It does. Oh, wonderful. All good friends out there. Wonderful.
And remember, of course, for the best build-up to next Sunday's Old Firm game and the reaction to this match today, www.rangers.co.uk and rangerstv.tv. Alec Ray gives it away there.
Not like Alec to give it away. Very rarely do you see him giving that ball away.
Hoffland takes over. Former Fortuna Sittard player. Retired in 2012 with an ankle injury.
Big Marvin's got up for a goal.
Here's Marvin. Up for Moles. Oh, trademark Moles.
Love it, that.
Incredible stuff. Now Novo. He just loses the angle perhaps. Chips it in. Might get fall for Andrews. It wouldn't quite. Michael Ball. Marvin Andrews. Oh. stubborn defending there. It was Perez deep in his own 18-yard box with such a timely challenge.
Oh, good stuff here again, wasn't it? You know, indeed, we're on about Rangers don't play friendlies. I don't think these All-Stars do anyway. They're desperate, throwing themselves at the ball here with, what, 6 minutes left on the clock. Great effort there. Rangers throwing everybody forward, trying to get this equaliser.
Well, Rangers looking for a goal to get back on terms. They had 5 minutes to do so. Marvin Andrews claiming to win a towering header.
Hurt himself.
A quick hello from Alex Walker, wishing Fernando all the best, joining us today on Rangers TV. And Thomas Buffel. Oh, clever play again. The cutback. Oh, and Novo fails to find Alec Ray.
I think he got the shout, but just a bit too late. Had he left that, Alec Ray was onto it.
Yeah.
Ready to side foot it and stick the ball in the net. Look at Barry Ferguson get back. He sprinted back 80 yards there.
It was Michael Moles, my apologies, who just failed to pick out the support in the way of Alec Ray. All Stars keep possession, trying to run the clock down just now. Here's Charlie Miller, a late inclusion in the All-Star side. Out for Sheringham. Perez. Sheringham and Perez have been the stars of the show.
I think Sheringham's been my man. He's been brilliant to watch.
The All-Stars. They both played the whole game. Lanza, there is no flag here. Beatty across the face. Conterman tidies things up. Marvin caught possession again. Clip goalwards. And Rangers lose another goal again. A disaster for Marvin Andrews. Kenneth Perez takes advantage of the slip from Marvin. Clips the ball beyond Andy Gorham. It's Rangers 4, the All-Stars 6.
Well, Big Marv's got his head down. He knows he's made a couple of moves. He had an own goal as well this afternoon. That's a pity, because you now expect the All-Stars to go on with, what, 4 minutes to go. Well, you never know. Rangers can just go up the field here and get one in, and it makes it exciting last couple of minutes. But they'd worked so hard twice to get back from being 3 goals down. You know, just at that last minute. You know, again, 60 seconds earlier, great chance at one end to equalise. They break down field and make a mistake, and you lose a goal.
10 goals, Derek, 9 different scorers. I mean, sensational entertainment. Buffel just tries to play it in behind after a bit of keepy-uppy along the way.
He did that.
Showboating from Buffel.
Yeah, why not? That's why you're here. I mean, he's still playing in the game. He's still playing with Genk with Alec McLeish, and he'll want a wee bit of game time as well this afternoon. He's got 45 minutes, so he'll be happy with that.
And hello too to Ian and Kyle from the Baden Rangers Supporters Club in Ontario, Canada, enjoying the afternoon and really enjoying seeing some fantastic Rangers pulling on the blue again after a number of years.
Nacho, send them.
Now here's Novo, Moles is central, chipped in, Moles with the header, lays it off to Alex Ray. Oh, and Moles follows up, fine save from Vakarus, and Rangers have the corner.
Good play again, great ball from Ferguson to Novo down the right hand side there. That's a great ball in.
Well, the man of the match, who else? The one and only Fernando Ricksen. A wonderful acknowledgement. In for Novo, back for Ferguson. Ferguson gets it goalwards and it's not far away.
No,
Takes a deflection en route.
Yeah, still 3 minutes to go. If Rangers are going to have to do anything, they're going to have to get a goal in this attack, this corner kick.
Yep. So well done, Billy Britton. Enjoying the game today on Rangers TV. And don't do that too often. It's not an instruction. Rangers of the corner. Short. Two guy to Buffel. Charged down again, way on that far side by Rick Geenan.
I think all players deserve all the credit this afternoon. I think they've put on a performance. You say, what, 10 goals this afternoon. They've been well entertained, some great performances as well. I'm sure the fans will go home refreshed.
Jonathan Thompson, good to have your company. Hope we've entertained. Stood up in there with a delivery from Alex Ray. Here's Michael Moles. Can't get sight of the target. Marvin Andrews might. Straight down the gullet of Ronald Vakarus.
Yeah, you can see why he's a centre-half, get you a shot like that, but he's up there, the big fella. He's desperate to get a goal for himself. He's not had the greatest times at the back. You know, he's had an own goal and he's given away that last goal. But he'll ever have enjoyed himself. He'll be going home with a smile tonight, as he always does, win, lose or draw.
Hello to the Dallas Jet.
Offside.
This is a game on Rangers TV.
Surely
there is no flag.
Guards offside.
James Beattie gets involved now. Sheringham Square, puts it back for Charlie Miller. Rifles it home. Rangers 4, All-Stars 7.
The goalie's not happy with him. That's a great goal from Charlie Miller. Looked as if when the ball was kicked, it looked as if there was 3 of them offside there, but the assistant kept his flag down. They did the right thing. They went forward. It was cut back. What a good strike that was from Charlie Miller, you have to say, right in the corner. Goalkeeper, no chance, and Charlie's got the head down. You can't believe he scored against the Rangers.
Now, 10 different scorers. Charlie Miller powering the ball home. It's Rangers 4, the All-Stars 7. Hello to Bill Parkhill, part of the Rangers family, saying a fantastic show for Fernando on Rangers TV.
Yeah, it's been great. Well done to everybody out there again. Fantastic.
Novo still chasing lost causes. Away from Kishinashvili, denied by Vatheris.
Well, he tried to get it through his legs.
A touch of the Willie Johnson's here, Derek.
The ball stuck at his bum there. Really. That's how much sagging it is when he got down there.
Nacho Nova says, you don't make a mug out of me with that effort.
The referee blows the whistle. Wonderful.
Oh, full time at Ibrox. Thanks for your company on Rangers TV, including yourself, Dr. Wan. A great day, and it's been all about this man. A day that Fernando Ricksen will never forget. The Rangers family came together in the hour of need for Fernando Ricksen. All proceeds today to Fernando Ricksen, his daughter Isabella, motor neuron disease of Scotland, and the Rangers Charity Foundation. The scoreline of Rangers 4, the All-Stars 7, was secondary. In excess of 41,000 inside Ibrox on a January Sunday to pay homage to one of their own. Fernando Ricksen, emotional in the extreme and grateful for the commitment of the extended Rangers family, both on and off the field. A credit to this fantastic football club. Fernando Ricksen looks all round Ibrox, breaks into a smile. A warm embrace from his countryman Ronald Vatheris, Kishinashvili, former Rangers teammate, Michael Moles, Barry Ferguson, Michael Ball, James Beattie, all former Rangers players together, looking round this sensational football stadium. The fans of Rangers Football Club, 54 times Scottish champions, 9 in a row for this football club. The world's most successful football club. The world's most sympathetic football club. Who know exactly what it's about when the chips are down. Fernando Ricksen is going to be held shoulder high by the Rangers legends that are Nacho Novo and Michael Moles. Gordon Jury's in there as well. Thomas Buffel on target today. Simply the best. It's a very teary Fernando Ricksen, and Derek, you can understand why.
Yeah, very much so. It's been a fantastic weekend for him. As I say, he's had a couple of functions at Ibrox on Friday and Saturday. Topped off today with 41,500 coming here to sing his praises, and he's getting carried around the park as we speak, the tears in his eyes. I don't think there are many dry eyes in this house anyway, just watching them. All the players going around as well, they all thoroughly deserve this clap as well. They've been all absolutely fantastic.
Pedro, Fernando's brother, is the rear gunner there, just in behind, but there's no danger of Nacho Novo or Michael Moles letting this man down. He means the world to the Rangers family. The Rangers family mean the world to these players. The rain may continue to come down over Ibrox. Fernando Ricksen, if he would, he could thank everyone for their contribution to the effort today. There's a scarf for Fernando from Marco Negri. Thomas Buffel and Ronald de Boer take over. Sensational scenes round Ibrox Park. The pictures speak a million words.
It doesn't get any better in this song for Fernando Ricksen. You know, it's absolutely wonderful. There's very, very few of these supporters left the ground. They all wanted to show their appreciation. You knew the man was coming out after the game. He's getting this lap of honour, and rightly so, and the fans have stayed. Every man, woman and child. Absolutely great. Well done, everybody.
Well, the match itself, Derek, didn't kick off for 25 minutes beyond the scheduled time to let the crowd in.
Yeah, it's great. Biggest crowd of the season as well, I have to say. And I think they've all enjoyed coming back here today. You know, just to pay their respects to Fernando, but to be in Ibrox again, this is where they want to be every other week, and let's hope that happens.
Well, I said it was a cast of Galacticos. Take a bow. Stefan Kloss, Arthur Newman, George Alberts, Bob Malcolm, Ronald de Boer, Bert Konterman, Marvin Andrews, Peter Lovenkrans, Marco Negri, Russell Latafi, Rino Gattuso, Andy Gorham, Michael Moles, Alex Ray, Gordon Jury, Nacho Novo, Barry Ferguson, Tugai Kerimoglu and Thomas Buffel. And our thanks to the opponents today: Dave Besson, Kenny Sheringham, Darren Anderton, Des Walker, Kevin Hopland, Kiki Musampa, Danny Lanzad, Paul Bosvelt, Kenneth Perez, Tino Pacena, Evgeny Levchenko, Ronald Vaterus, Mark Falco, James Beattie, Fedro Ricksen, Rick Keenan, Zurab Kishinashvili and Charlie Miller. Everyone a hero, Derek.
Yeah, very much so, and they've given this 40,000 crowd real good excitement here this afternoon. They've enjoyed themselves, and that's what it's all about. The entertainment value. They might be a wee bit over the top age-wise, we know that, but they still know how to play the game. I think the All-Stars showed they were the better side. They stuck that ball around, made the ball do the work, and it was great to watch. Any youngsters that want to be footballers, they should get the video of this game today and watch how the older players do it. You don't have to hog the ball all the time. Let the ball do the work.
For the record, the All-Stars took the lead in 4 minutes through Teddy Sheringham. It went 2-0 through Perez in 17, and Anderton made it 3 in 23 minutes. Thereafter, Rangers grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck, and 2 goals in a 2-minute spell around the half-hour mark gave Rangers a lifeline. It was Gordon Jury first, and Peter Lovenkrans made it 3-2 to the All-Stars. The 4th goal for the All-Stars came after the turnaround. Pusampa was the scorer after the deflection from Marvin Andrews. James Beattie, former Rangers player, made it 5-2 in 63 minutes. Thomas Buffel pulled one back in 66. However, any lifeline was extinguished, despite Nacho Novo scoring in 68 minutes to make it Rangers 4, the All-Stars 5. A quick double from Perez, his second of the afternoon, made it 6-4 to the All-Stars. And then with the clock showing 90 minutes, Charlie Miller got in the act with a fine goal to make it Rangers 4, the All-Stars 7. We'll have best post-match reaction, of course, on Rangers TV from all the Galacticos on show here this afternoon. And we hope to go trackside very shortly indeed, where Alice Edmond is on standby to catch up with some of the players, some of the characters, and perhaps even some of Fernando's family. Such a memorable day for Fernando Ricksen. A tribute match, a fitting tribute to the former Rangers skipper, Fernando Ricksen. And Derek, how will he ever forget this? It's impossible.
No, he won't. I mean, this is the love of his life, Rangers Football Club, and I think the fans have shown him that.